Erik Ten Hag could finally sign Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag will sign Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong this summer, following statements from La Liga president Javier Tebas. Ten Hag was looking forward to reuniting with the former Ajax star last summer. United agreed to pay a starting fee of £63 million for the 25-year-old, but he refused to agree to the terms. This proved a blessing in disguise for United as they signed Casemiro from Real Madrid instead. The Brazilian has been superb with his defensive and offensive contributions. Ahead of the summer, it was reported that Ten Hag was still interested in following de Jong, and a major boost was given to United due to Blaugrana's financial concerns. The La Liga outfit managed to overcome their woes with financial levers last summer, but Tebas has now insisted that the club won't be allowed to spend without player sales. Tebas said Barcelona would need to lower their salary bill by £177 million and would only be allowed to spend 40% of the money from a future sale. De Jong, described as extraordinary by Xavi, wants to join United this time around, but his £18 million deferred salary must be paid first. According to the News of the Sun newspaper, Manchester United will finish De Jong 100% for a fee of £60 million. So what is your opinion on this? Would you like to see De Jong in Manchester? Manchester United monitoring Roma striker Tammy Abraham. Manchester United's search for a striker will intensify in the coming months. Plenty of names will be associated for the lead role in Old Trafford as Erik Ten Hag pursues the final piece in the striker's puzzle. As reported by A News, United are allegedly stalking Roman striker Tammy Abraham. Roma have slapped a £67 million price tag on Abraham's head, which is the buyback clause Chelsea have in place that triggers in the summer. Premier League clubs Everton and Aston Villa were in talks for Chelsea's former man in January, but did not buy due to the asking price. Whilst the emergency loan signing of Wout Weghorst has been a success, the big Dutchman clearly lacks the killer edge to lead United's line long-term. Marcus Rashford's imperious goal-scoring form has plugged the gap remarkably well this campaign, but question marks remain over his best position. Whoever steps into the point of United's attack next season will have the opportunity to catapult the club back to the top of European football, with Ten Hag building something special at the Theatre of Dreams. Takeover update on Qatari investors. Qatari investors looking to take over Manchester United are increasing their confidence in a deal, according to Football Insider. Reports last month suggested that Qatari investors were planning a major money attack at Old Trafford and had big plans. The Qatari group has asked Erik Ten Hag to get things done quickly to help with transfer funds as summer enters, and stadium redevelopment is at the center of their proposal. The Sun newspaper claimed that Qatari investors are in a pole position to buy Manchester United, and their confidence is growing as the Glazer family meets the deadline for bidding. The Glazers value the club at around £6 billion, which could see United become the most expensive sports team ever, ahead of the Denver Broncos. However, none of the bids received have yet been evaluated, so despite this positive sentiment among Qatari investors, the takeover may have to wait a bit. Reports elsewhere suggest that a takeover is more likely to happen in May, so speculation is likely to continue in the coming months. Manchester United may target monster centre-back as Harry Maguire replacement in convenient deal. Manchester United are chasing Napoli defender Kim Min-jae to add depth to the central defence. Following his impressive start in Serie A, Ten Hag is reportedly fond of the 26-year-old and is considering a move for the defender at the end of the season. Martinez and Raphael Varane have formed a rock-solid defensive partnership, with Luke Shaw also providing another option centrally. As a result, club captain Harry Maguire has been forced to warm the bench consistently, which has captured the attention of several Premier League sides. Min-jae has been consistently linked with a move, and the sale of Maguire could prompt a pursuit. Min-jae has made 23 league appearances for Napoli so far this season, helping the club rise to the top and being praised as one of its key players. The 26-year-old defender has the potential to become an important figure for United, although it will require further development and at a significant cost. Min-jae currently has a £44 million release clause that becomes active during the summer. However, Napoli are working day and night to come up with a deal that would remove the release clause from the player's contract. Fred comments on playing alongside Casemiro as partnership becomes key. Throughout Fred's tumultuous career at Manchester United, he remained a regular for the Brazil national team. Now with Casemiro joining Manchester United, their international partnership is being replicated at club level. It took some time for Fred to re-establish his partnership with Casemiro. This was due to the excellence of Christian Eriksen, who was too good to be left out. Fred has scored more goals this season than any other in his Manchester United career, hitting 6 to date. He also has 4 assists. Only Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford have scored more goals than Fred for United this season. The pair of Casemiro and Fred are likely to line up against Liverpool this weekend. It will be another chance for Fred to really underline his role as first choice, amid a looming Marcel Sabitzer and the eventual return of Eriksen. United are expected to add another midfielder in the summer, but right now this is the best partnership available and one that has proven to work even before Casemiro signed for the club. Fabrizio Romano reveals Manchester United target Gabri Vega's release clause. Fabrizio Romano confirms Manchester United have closed Gabri Vega for a €40 million release fee. As the People's Person reported last week, the Celta Vigo midfielder is followed by a number of clubs, among them the Red Devils. And with trusted reporter Romano confirming the player's release clause, it's easy to see why so many clubs are interested. Spanish young star Gabri Vega has a €40 million release clause in his contract, Romano tweeted. Vega has netted 4 times in his last 4 outings and was recently declared Celta's Player of the Month for January, while he is surely in the frame for the February award as well. Vega typically operates in a number 8 position in midfield, although with his remarkable dribbling skill and attacking instincts, he is always a goal threat with his line-breaking runs. United need a midfield boost this summer, after having to hire Marcel Sabitzer from Bayern Munich in January to cover Christian Eriksen's injury. Of course, for €40 million, there will be fierce competition for his signature. The numbers behind Luke Shaw's improvement at Manchester United this season. Shaw was replaced by Tyrell Malacia, who usurped him earlier in the season, for the visit of West Ham, but there is no denying the England international is objectively the more accomplished left-back than his Dutch teammate at this stage. After defeats against Brighton and Brentford in August, Shaw was relegated to the bench but regained where he started by October. Malacia needed to be addicted to back-to-back games, and that opened the door for Shaw to come back. Since regaining his start, Shaw has been an outstanding player and impressed even at the centre-back, such as his form. With Erik Ten Hag in charge, he confirmed his first-choice left-back status and has definitely reinvented his form. Luke Shaw excelled in every way, and it's no wonder he's enjoying his football again.